Want to go to Burgundy and build a castle? Or 3? Or more? You're in the right place. Let's go. Hi and welcome back to Bored and Dangerous, where we're only dangerous if we're bored or someone's taken the yellow tile I want. Now, today we're going to play Castles of Burgundy, one of my favourite Stefan Feld games. And here, this is the Steam version, the BGA version, the Steam version by Digidice. I'm going to teach you how to play. I'm going to play a game against the AI to show you exactly how it plays and teach you while I play. And I'll throw out the odd hint of things you might do to get better at the game. Now, we're going to go straight into a local game. And we will do 3 opponents of medium value. I can play this game. I'm not particularly good at this game, just like many other games. So let's jump straight in and I'll explain as we go. First thing we're going to do is choose a map. We have a choice between this one, this one, this one, and this one. Now, let's not get too confusing. Let's just do it between 1 and 3. The starting positions. So, in this game, the different colours on your board, the different hexes, represent different types of terrain, and you'll see it more once we start the game proper. The dark green, which are highlighted and flashing, represent castles. It's Castles of Burgundy, right? It's implied that you're going to build some castles. This is actually the starting position. You are choosing where you begin. Yellow tiles are cards that help you to change the way you do actions or score extra in-game points. The light brown ones are buildings. The blue ones are quite obviously sea for boats. The light green ones are fields where you will put different types of livestock. And the grey ones are mines where we will mine the all-important silver. Now, we have to choose a starting position. Starting in the middle is okay because it gives us a choice of all these different things to build. And I'm kind of going to go for that one to start with. I just want to take a look at number 3. This is not bad, where we would start over here. It gives us a good building, gives us some mines, gives us some buildings and boats and a small little field that we can build up. And that could give us some good points at the beginning of the game. So I'm going to pick this map to choose. And where do I okay that? I have to choose a start position. And I kind of like starting over here. So that's what I'm going to do. There is our beautiful castle. Here we are. Baron von Bored and Dangerous in Burgundy, about to build their land. Okay, it's going to set up all the board. Don't worry too much for now. I will explain everything when it is our turn. It is now our turn. So, what on earth is going on in Castles of Burgundy? As I said, here is our starting board. We have placed our starting castle. Here, across the top of the screen, we can see the market for new tiles. These tiles can be selected by using a dice of a matching colour. So if I was to use the 1 dice, the dice with the number 1 showing, I could pick any one of these 4 tiles. If I was to choose the number 3 dice, or the dice with the 3 showing, I could choose any one of these 3 tiles. So the number showing on the dice is, or die if you want to use the singular, the number showing on the die is the tile that you, the choice that you can make from the market. Okay, you will choose one of the tiles associated with that number. Now here you can purchase tiles. These tiles can't be picked using the numbers on the dice. They are purchased for 2 silver each, and you can only purchase once per turn. Here we are seeing things that are in our storehouse. Okay, so these are the goods tiles that are in our current storehouse, our warehouse that we can trade and sell. And in order to sell those goods, you must select a die which has a matching number. We have a 1 and a 3. Neither of those match any of the goods in our warehouse, so we cannot sell a goods as an action. Here we see a goods tile in the 1 sector storage. I will explain how we could get hold of that later on. Here at the bottom you will see where we can store tiles. So when we collect these tiles using a dice, they do not go straight onto our board, they go into storage. We are telling our architects, hey, I'd like to build this or I'd like to build that, and they are the blueprints. To move it from our storage onto our board, we must use another die, and the number must correspond to the space we are putting that tile onto. However, tiles must also be placed adjacent to existing tiles. So our starting castle here, we can only place in tiles adjacent to that. Once we've placed down a second tile, we can place adjacent to that, etc., etc. Here we have our workers, and here we have our silver. We begin with 1 silver. Silver is used to buy these tiles, and it's also worth points at the end of the game. And our workers can be used to our workers can be used to modify a dice, up or down. It is modified by 1 pip, up or down, for each worker you spend. So if I spend 1 worker, I could make this 3, a 2 or a 4. Now if you have a 1 or a 6, they wrap around. So I could spend 1 worker to change that 1 to a 2, going up, or I could spend 1 worker to change this to a 6, going down. Similarly, I can change a 6 to a 1 by going up. You can spend as many workers as you wish. However, to get workers, another action you could take is to spend a dice and get 2 workers. So let's just recap the actions. We have 2 dice. Each one shows a number. we can spend a dice to take a tile from the tile market and place it into our storage. We can use the number on a dice to sell goods. If we sell goods, they will go into our sold goods pile and be worth 2 points each at the end of the game. We will also gain 1 silver for each set of goods that we sell. So if we had 3 purple tiles and we sold all 3, we get 6 points, 2 points per tile, but we'd only get 1 silver, even though we sold 3 goods. And 1 die can sell a complete all the tiles matching that number that you have in your warehouse. You can only store 3 types of goods, so 3 different colours of goods tiles in your warehouse, just as you can only store 3 different types of building tiles in your building storage area. You'll overwhelm your architects if you give them too many blueprints. You can also use a die, let's get it right, to gain 2 workers, shown over here. Or you can use a die to place a building tile from your storage onto your board. Those are the actions you can take. The game will be played like this, each player taking an action backwards and forwards until all the turns are exhausted. We're going to play round A. We will have 5 turns each. Each time a turn is made, a dice will be placed in a random section. Each time, at the start of each round, and a round is 1 turn per player, one of these goods tiles will be placed in a random tile depository marketplace up here like these. When we've run out of tiles to place, there is no tile to place, we will go to phase B, play another set of 5 or 6, and then C and D and E. And once all those are completed and all these tiles have been used up, the game will end and whoever scores the most victory points will win. Here we can see the other players' boards and what they've got in their warehouse and what they've got in their storage sections. You can also see that the second player has 1 silver 2 workers, 1 silver 3 workers, 1 silver 4 workers, and the last digit is how many sold goods they have. You can also see where they've placed their castles. There is no hidden information in this game. Now let's take our turn and let's see how it all works in practice. And I will explain what the different tiles do as we go. Now, I'm a big fan of getting hold of one of these mines. And I can see a mine here in sector 4. Now I've got a worker, so I can use this dice to take this. Thank you very much. That will spend the worker because I changed the dice to a 4, and it will go into my building depository, my building storage. And remember, I can only keep 3 in there. Now, I want to use the 1, and I'm going to get a boat, because if I can place, well, this is a carpenter's workshop. It will give me another building tile of my choice from the game board. So when I place that onto my board, that will allow me to take another building tile of my choice from any of these markets. which is quite good. It also means I can place either my mine here or my building here. So I get flexibility based on the 2 dice that I am going to draw. So let's get that. And so my 2 actions were to take 2 tiles. Now I pass over to the AI player. There we go, he has 2 3s, he uses 2 workers to change it to a 5. He has grabbed there a church. Churches will allow you to get mines and castles from the board. And in fact, he used it to take a mine. All the mines are now gone. He played a bank, which gives him 2 silver. He used those 2 silver to buy one of these tiles. So everybody is grabbing tiles at the moment from the markets and placing them down as well. That is also a very good one. 4 points per bank. Now, we placed one of the goods from the stack over here into market 4. We have 3 more to go. Now, I've rolled 2 3s. I will most certainly use one of those 3s, place it here. That will let me take another building tile. And I think I will take... It is showing me which ones actually have buildings available. I really like this City Hall because it allows you to immediately place another tile out. And that's very, very strong. So I'm going to grab hold of that before my opponents do. Now I still have a 3 left. I cannot place my mine down, and the 2 buildings that I could place are a 1 and a 2, so I'm kind of stuck. So what I'm going to do is actually take an action where I use that dice instead of placing something out to gain 2 workers. When you complete a section, you will also gain a number of points depending on how big that section was. So you'll gain points for completing it earlier. The earlier the round that you complete it, the more points you get. So while we're still in phase A, I'm getting 10 points for completing a section. And here you can see how many points each section is worth. So completing these 2 light green will get you 3 bonus points. A single hex will get you 1 bonus point. And this, which is 6 hexes, will get 21 bonus points. So big points to be scored doing that. Understand, completing sections of the same colour, bigger they are, and the quicker you do it, the more points you got. So we got 10 points because it's still round A for doing this, plus 1 point because it was a single tile. Now, we use that dice and gain 2 workers. Thank you very much. And we confirm our turn. So the AI will play. That is a good tile. This tile will give them 1 bonus point when they place livestock on light green tiles. He also placed a watchtower down, which gives him 4 bonus points as a building, and he completed a section of 2. That was 3 bonus points, so he's up to 17. Here we are, 17. So that actually shows the number of points, not the number of sold goods. We are now all getting our dice results again. And red has placed a blue tile. A ship. When you place a ship, you will move your marker one space along this track. Whoever is furthest along this track will get the first turn. Also, when you place a ship on your board, you can choose one of these market sections and take the tiles that are contained within it. So if I was to place a ship now, I would be able to immediately take one of these purple tiles, which could go on top of this purple tile. If I was to take if there was a blue tile to take and I took that, I don't have space in my warehouse to accept it. My warehouse is full. I need to clean out some before I do it. Now, and one other thing to note, if I was to place a ship, my marker would move on top of the reds, and whoever's marker is on top will be the player who goes first. Now, what are we going to do? I'm very tempted to place this tile over here using one worker, which will then allow me to place any tile I choose down, and I would like to place that tile over there for free. Thank you very much. And then I will take this tile using my other 3 dice and put that into my storage, because I'd like to pick up one of these purple tiles so I can have 2 purple tiles. So I can sell 2 goods at once with 1 die. And this game is deceptively simple, right? The actions you take, you roll your dice, and based on the numbers of those dice, you take your actions. You get 2 actions each turn. You are playing a set number of rounds to move along, and you are trying to gain as many points as you possibly can. Now, blue moved over, and he got 2 turns because he was last, but he placed the boat, so then he becomes first and he gets a double turn. Very, very powerful move in Castles of Burgundy. Now, red will take his action, and we are third. I don't like being third out of 4th, so we're going to do something sneaky. We have a 1 and a 4. The first thing I'm going to do is put my ship down. That will complete another section, gaining us 10 more points. And our marker will go on top of that. And I can take this purple good. And that I now have 2 purple goods. With this 4, I can take a 2 chicken tile, which I really don't want to take. I could also take this tile, which is 4 points for every church that we have on our board at the end of the game. Don't really care about that. So instead, what I'm going to do is use my 4 to sell a good. Thank you. And then I am going to purchase the bank. Yeah, I don't want another carpenter's workshop. I think I want a bank. Thank you. And I'm going to use the 2 silver. I got 1 silver for selling that good. I started the game with 1 silver. So I now have 2 silver, and I immediately use them to purchase a tile from there. And what was good is we also cleared another spot within our goods storage, a goods warehouse, kind of. So we'll be able to grab this blue one if we put down another ship. But there are no ships left to take. They've already been grabbed. Now we have a 2 and a 3. So, 2 and a 3. 2 and a 3. I have 1 worker left. So, I'm going to do something a little fancy. I'm going to use this. I'm going to place this using the 2 and 1 worker to change it to a 1 over here. That will give me 2 money. So my worker gets used. Placing the bank gives me 2 money. I'm going to use that 2 money to buy these chickens. And then I'm going to use... Oh, that is a 3. Undo everything, please. Thank you. That is a 3. Okay. I think we will do it this way. I will sell this using the 2 because that gets rid of two goods tiles. So we've sold 2 of them, 3 of them now. You can see here that we've sold 3. It's green number, and you can see the good types we've sold, purple and a red. And now with that 3, I would like to place this bank, because the other thing I could take is this yellow. I could take this yellow, which allows me to place those tiles easier, but I don't really care about that. I think I'm going to take this. And then we will confirm our turn. Blue will act. He grabs another one. He is up to 30 points. We're at 34. Okay. He put down 2 sheep. Well, it completed 1, so it's 11 points. I can understand doing it for sure. Okay, he's loaded up his storage, ready. And blue is now in the lead, so blue will go first in the new round. So, what is happening now, because we ran out of these tiles, it refreshes all of the markets. Anything left is discarded. This is discarded and redone. New goods tiles are coming out. Blue will be the first to act, followed because he is the furthest along the boat track. And blue is probably our biggest worry at the moment with 39 points. And now it is our turn. we have a 2 and a 5. Already the mines have gone, but we have 2 silver. So I'm immediately going to grab that mine. Why am I going to grab that mine? Because here I can place that and complete this. And we're now in phase B. So I will get 8 points for completing that section, plus 3 because it's 2 tiles big. Then I have a 5. A 5. A 5. What am I going to do with a 5? What's here? I don't like this tile so much. That's 2 points for each bonus tile. Bonus tiles, you get a bonus tile if you complete all of the same colour on your board. So if you did all the castles, you'd get the green, the dark green bonus. And you can see them here. And that gives bonus points for doing it. There is also a boarding house which gives you 4 workers, and a warehouse which just lets you sell goods, which would be great if I had more of these orange. Those are coming later, so maybe I'll get that later on. This is 3 for each goods type you've sold. We've already sold 2, so that's already worth 6 points to us. Now I wanted to get the mine in there because each turn, each round, so in C, D and E, these will give us 1 silver each. So will give us more options to buy from the market. I would like to get this bank down, so I'm going to use the worker to place it there and get that down. That gives us 2 money. I cannot use that to buy this tile because I already bought a tile from the market in my turn. So I will buy that in the next turn, in my next turn, if it is still there. This is also nice here, and this is also nice, and this is also nice. Anything that gives you bonus points, yellow tiles that give you bonus points at the end of the game, are always very, very good. Green is taking his action. I really want to get a ship because everyone is jumping up the ship track and I am going last, which leaves me with the least choices of what to pick. They took our yellow tile that we wanted. So we have a 1 and a 5. What are we going to do with a 1 and a 5? Not a lot. Could put something down there. So could take that and put it down. Blue. It's going to put down 2 mines probably. No, he has put down the ability to put out a lot more livestock. Now, these boarding houses give you 4 workers, which solves a lot of our worker problems. Okay, that solves a lot of our worker problems. So, if I was to take this boarding house using that 5, and then I place that down there, that will give me 4 workers. That will let me sell goods of my choice. This gives me plus or minus 1 on the die's number whenever I'm placing the light brown tiles, which is okay, but I'd rather get the scoring stuff. This gives me another 4 workers, but I think I want to get a ship. Because I'm tired of going last. And we will move to the opponents. It does seem like there is a lot to remember within this game. However, you right click on anything and it will tell you what it does. It does take a while to get used. There's a lot of tiles, especially the yellow tiles. Each one does something different. So getting used to all of them, it takes quite a while. Now he has already completed a 15-point section. That's 23 points. He's up to 65. He's running away with the game. Got 20 points in front of us. Just know that you can right click to see what's going on, and that will help you a lot while you're learning what to do. And of course you can practice against the AI a lot before you face off against real opponents. Now, what do I want to do? I do want to put that down there. So we will use a worker to do that. And that moves us along and will let us... I think I'm going to take one of these. Okay, good. And then I am going to use that 5 to take that. We will confirm our turn. This will mean we will be first after green has finished his turn, because we are at the top of this particular stack. So we get to go next. This will allow us to sell a good. What do I want with the 3? I definitely want to take that. And with the 2, I am going to put this here and get it out of the way. That will allow us to sell a good. I haven't seen many purples lying around, so we'll just get rid of that for now. And that gives us 1 gold. 1 silver, rather. Get it right, Justin. Get it right. So this phase B, round B, whatever you want to call it, is coming to an end. We're going to move to C, which will refresh everything. We'll get 1 more turn. Red has moved on, so he's going to go before us again. I would really like to put down these yellow tiles that I've got, get them out of the way. Not leaving us much to pick up. Not leaving us much to pick up. So red will go first. We have a 2 and a 3. Here we are. Now you say, Justin, surely you can grab this tile here with the 2 and then place it here with the 3 and finish that, and wonderful. But you're not allowed to put 2 of the same building type in the same section. And we've already got one of those in there. So that would be a problem for us. That would be a problem. But what we can do is put this down here with the 3 And then we will use the 2 to take a castle and put it in our depot. That will be our turn. We are 3rd at the moment, I think. Yes, 3rd. The others are catching up very, very quickly. We do have a reasonably big turn in phase C, because we will complete a large section of buildings. Should be able to do it reasonably easy. I would like to pick up a church, if possible, because I have the tile that gives me 4 points per church, and I don't have a church yet. So that would be very, very good. Here we go. It's resetting everything. There's a church coming out. I haven't seen one yet. Oh, there is no church. Of course there is no church. So we have a 2 and a 4. 2 and a 4. It's 69 points. I think we are last at the moment. A 2 and a 4. I would like to put this here. And that. I have 3. We already have one of those. I don't think we have Carpenter's Workshop in that section. No, we do not. So if we took the Carpenter's section, if we took the Carpenter Workshop, that would let us grab one of these buildings then. So yes, let's do that. So we'll grab that. And we will use the We will use the 2, I think, to put it here. And I will take this one because it allows us to place other tiles. We need to get over here to open up these, which is going to be a little tricky. We have a 4 here, so let's use this here, put that down just so it gives us access on this side as well. Very good. Happy with that. Let's move on. We've moved into 1st place, but I don't think it will be for too long. Ideally, we want to grab a boat in our next turn. Because I would like to go first. We're only just in the lead, so I'd really like to get some extra points. It's going to be a little bit tricky. Okay, everybody is going before us, it seems. Well, red and green are for sure. Green is already in front of us. He's now jumped up. T1. What are we doing? What are we doing? Okay, he is taking livestock. We have a double 1. A double 1. Okay, a double 1. So Okay, I think we can do something a little bit fancy. I'm a fancy guy. Put that down. Put that down. Put that down. Take that. I think so. Think so. I think so. That gets us quite a lot of points. So we go here. We use our last worker to take that. Oh, I can't do it. Being greedy. Being greedy. Being greedy. So we will place that down there. That will let us take this tile for free. We can then place this tile here, which gets us 4 points. You get points based on the number of animals on the tile. If they match, so if I can get hold of this 3 cow tile and put it here, that will get me 7, because I will add up all the other matching animals in that section. Let's see if they steal my cow tile. Let's see if they steal my cow tile. But we are getting closer to the end of the game now. We are getting closer, we are getting closer. I really want to get hold of a ship as well. I keep saying I want a ship, but I also want the points. We're at 85 points, and we could get quite a number if we got a 1. We've got a 1. It's possible. It's possible. It is possible. We are also almost last. Yeah, no, we are actually last. We are actually last. Fantastic. Fantastic. Well done, Justin. Last in the turn order. We're about 2nd, I think, in points. So here we are. A 1 and a 6. A 1 and a 6. A 1 and a 6. And 0 workers. I'm gonna take this. And I am going to take this, and I am going to hope for a big turn next turn. And please don't be watching this for strategy. You will be very disappointed. And we got another 1 and a 6, which is really, it's not great, but it's not bad. I think the 6, we can place down the castle. That will let us place or take a free tile. I will then use that to put down the other cows, giving us another 7 points, plus we will complete the section, which is a bonus 6 points. And because it's 2 tiles, it's a bonus 3 points, so a big hunk of points doing that. Plus another 7 points for completing the castle section. Not bad. Not bad at all. Oh, he's at 101. He's running away with it. I don't even know if we can catch him. So, let's put down that. That will let us put down this. And that will let us put down another tile, which does that one. And we make 20 points, and we still have a dice left, and we will use it to take that one, which will get us a building of our choice. We get a double one. Not ideal. Not ideal. This is the last round. Last round. Last round. A double one. What can we do? I really don't want that yellow tile. The yellow tile will allow us to take two goods of adjacent depots. We could take the 1 and the 2 together, for example. But I really want a boat. I would love a boat. I would love a boat. I would also love a building. This would get some. I think we are going to get workers so that we can place this here. That will allow us to take a... could take the market. The market allows us to take a ship tile. We need a ship tile. Let's take that. Okay, we've got money. Our mines have produced. But we are going last. We're going to have the last pick. We are in phase D. So we have about 10 turns left. Oh, look at all those ships in the purchase market. 2 silver market. We'll definitely buy one of those. And we will put down that other one. I don't know how many points we can get, but we'll make an effort. We'll make an effort. We will make an effort. Now, is it our turn yet? It's our turn yet. We have a turn. We allowed a turn. Thank you very much. It's our turn. So, a couple of interesting things here. We could buy this mine and place it here. We could. Because we'll put down this market here. Steal a boat, buy this, and then place that down. And that will complete all of the grey tiles on our board, which will give us the small reward, right? Because Silver Surfer has already filled up all of his grey. He's missing 1 over here. This one's missing 3. So I think taking that is a good thing to do. And then we will place this here using 1 worker, our last worker. That will allow us to take a boat or a livestock. I don't really care for the livestock. I do want the boat. And then we will place this here, which will get us 5 more points and a few points for that trophy as well. So we need 3 more. Need 3 more building tiles over there. We are at 1 to 4 now. Oh, he bought the one I wanted. Painful, painful. Right, let's see what we can do. We are orange, we are still last. Oh, we didn't put that boat down yet. We didn't put the boat down yet. So now we have a 2 and a 5. So we can definitely put this boat down here. Don't have any workers. Yes, we do that. We will put the boat down here with a 5. We will take that. Yeah, that's efficient. We will buy a boat. I cannot buy a boat because I already bought one this turn, didn't I? Ah, yes. Before I can buy a boat, I need to sell my goods. So I will sell those goods. Thank you very much, which gets me 1 more silver. That lets me buy a boat because then I can complete this section over here. Six and a 1. Not so great for us. Not so great. Not so great. I think we're going to have to use the 6 to get workers and the 1 to take this castle. I think that's what we're going to have to do. So I think that's what we're going to have to do. If I bought the boarding house, I could have used the 6 to put it there, which would have given me the workers to have taken anything, so it's probably a better move. I was hoping to fill this. I'm still hoping to fill this. 6 would give me another boat. And I put that boat there, and then I would be second. I suppose that's one way of doing it. I suppose I don't want the pigs. I mean, what am I going to do with the pigs? There's more pigs here and more pigs here. Do I think I could do that? I really want to get that castle though. I really want to get that castle, so I am going to... No, that was the wrong button. Thank you very much. We are using the 6 to get the 2 workers. Thank you. And then I'm going to use the other worker to get that. I will confirm that turn. Not such a great turn. There's a lot of choices in Castles of Burgundy, which I really, really love about this game. It keeps you on your toes, and the high point counts are fun too. You can go over 200 points in a game. What I'd like to do, I've got a 6 and a 4. 4 is definitely... Oh, this could be interesting. This could be interesting. This could be interesting. This could be interesting. Let's see what happens. It's our turn. So, we are definitely going to put that down over there. And that is going to allow us to finish that boat off as well. And we will take that. And then the 4, tempted to sell it. Can't use that because that's already full. I could get a bank. Bank would allow me to get some interesting things. I could get a bank. Could get a bank, or I could get another boat. Okay. Now I will be going second. We are at 154, so we have a 30-point lead, but there's a lot of points at the end of the game in the items that are at the end of game points. There can be a lot of points in those, so we have to be a little bit careful. We have to be a little bit careful. I'm really hoping that we can pull something out of our hat here. So I would like to put that down over there. Thank you. because that will let me take... Oh, good. So I have 2 of them. And the 6 is going to let me take the final boat, which will let me fill up all of my boats. Oh, tough, 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 tough. I think this is the... Yes, this is the last of Phase D. The last of Phase D. He got 3 points. Oh, 135. He's closing fast. Oh, he's got workers everywhere. I believe we are now first. So we will get first pick of everything, which is very nice. Very, very nice. So, 5 last turns of the game. What can we do with 5 turns? This is 1 point per goods sold. So, we have a 5 and a 6. We have no workers. I think I am going to buy that. Then I'm going to place that over here. And then with the 6, I'm going to buy that. And I did it because I've sold a lot of goods. And because I've sold a lot of goods, and they're an extra bonus point, instead of 2 points, they're now 3 points at the end of the game. They actually added quite a number of points to me. Let's see what we can do. I need 3 more brown tiles, but I want to put down this. Really want to put down this. I have 1. We have 1. Well, I bought a second one. So I will have 2 of those. I don't have any churches. Churches will give me... Okay, that could be interesting. A church will give me a yellow, a mine, or a castle. I don't need a castle or a mine, but I wouldn't mind taking the yellow. This will give me 4 workers. Okay. So, let's place that down there. And then let's do that. Okay. So then let's sell these goods using the 4 die. That will give us an extra money. And we will use that money to buy a church. And now at 174. And we need a church and 1 other building to complete that brown tile. Wonder if we can do that. Ah, he finished all the blue tiles. Don't like it. I don't like it. What are we going to roll on the next one? 159, they're still closing in. They're still closing in. Oh, 167 is right behind us. 4 and a 3. 4 and a 3. Ah, he took the tile I wanted. Evil, evil person. Oh, he got all the yellows as well. Oh, he's going up so many points. A 4 and a 3 is not what I wanted. It's really not what I wanted. Really not. So I'm going to use the 4 to take that. And then I am going to place that here using 2 of my workers, and then that is going to place that there. Thank you. 15 bonus points plus 2, 17. I'm the first player who completed the brown. And the church will just let me take a crappy tile. So now I would love a 1 so that I can place that last boat down. Oh, got monster points for the piggies. Monster points. There's only 2 turns left. This turn and another turn. While our lead is not bad, it is not double 1. Okay, alright. Okay. We can get a few more points. We can squeeze a few more points out. We can squeeze a few more points out. Not sure what we're going to get, but I think we're going to take the chickens. I think we're going to take the chickens. Oh, somebody else complete. Somebody else cannot complete the blue. So we will put that blue down over here. Sorry about that. And we will take, yes, we will take that. Good. Thank you very much. And then I get 3 points for selling that good. So let's do it. Two, 1, 6. If I get a 5, I'm going to sell the other good. Oh, 190. He is catching us. Oh. 193. Three and a 6. What are we going to do with the 3 and the 6? 3 and the 6. Take 3 cows. and put the cows down. It's 3 points. I could sell that goods, which is 3 points, but there's nothing worth buying. It's probably 4. This is the last turn, so we'll definitely sell that because the silver's worth a point as well. And then we may as well put this down for what it's worth. So many points there. 190. I don't know if we've got a big enough lead, really. Oh, 5 silver he's got. Just trying to max out our points. Like 1. It's still green. Green's at 204. And he's got that 4 point. It's really tight. Can I beat? Oh. Let me just collect the resources now. To 10, to 11. Bing, bing, and then those turn into points. And workers are 1 point for every 2 workers. Silver is 1 point each. It's going to go 212, but that's no points. And we win. And we win. There is our board. There is our result. We managed to grab the brown tiles, so the city tiles and the castle tiles first, the boats and the mines second. We had quite a number of sold, we had 10 sold goods as well. Very, very good. I think we had 6 empty tiles. Yes, 6 empty tiles. So we were quite efficient at placing them. And the others, we won by about 10 points or so. Not a huge amount, but a win is a win is a win. Now, that's another game we've taught you. This is available on Steam. Has some DLC. You can buy map packs. It is a very, very fun way to play the game. The bots, as you can see, are reasonable, even on medium. It will let you practice your game before you play human opponents, so you know what you're doing and you get used to the tiles before you jump in and play others. As always, if you like what you see, please like the video, subscribe, leave a comment. It really helps us out. And if you don't want to, then don't. Until next time, wherever you are in the world, have a great day.